Hey everybody, Dr. Mark Costas here with my great friend and business partner, Alistair McDonald. Today we wanted to talk about a brand new project that we have coming down the pike. You've probably heard Alistair and I speak several times on the podcast about this concept that we call the Four Futures model.
The Four Futures is essentially based on the idea that every part of your life will fit into one of these quadrants. These quadrants are mind, meaning, muscle, and money. What you're going to notice inside this program is we are using that conceptual format to go into a deep dive of different ideas to change the way you think and see both your life, relationships, mental and physical health, and ultimately your business too.
We've seen it time and time again. We've both personally experienced it. If you focus only on financial aspects, or if you focus only on one of these four quadrants, the rest of your life slowly starts spinning out of control and you will never be fulfilled. So I get so excited when we start talking about the Four Futures because focusing on all quadrants of the Four Futures has literally changed my life. It's changed the quality of my relationships. It's actually changed my income, and it's given me a great bit of energy and vibrancy in my life as well.
And that's exactly the case for me too. Once we get ourselves in a place of good mental, physical, and relational health, business is easy. If there's anything that I do in my own personal group, my own personal coaching with individual clients that we do inside of DSI and the Mastermind group, is to help people focus on these other components of their life and look, exactly as has been true for you and I, to what happens to our business. Our business blossoms. Why? Because your business will only ever be as healthy as you are, as flexible as you are, as capable as you are. So nothing gets better until you do. Mark, why don't you start by telling us about the first two components of the Four Futures?
Sure. So if you guys picture drawing an X on a piece of paper, that breaks the paper into four quadrants. And I'm so excited to share this because when we started sharing this on the podcast, we've never had so much interest in a topic. So these Four Futures, I mean, this is something that people are really, really thirsting for, this knowledge. They're thirsting for support and more information about how to become a more well-rounded person. So let me talk about the first two quadrants. First is mind. And I never really had a great mindfulness routine every single morning until I met Alistair and he mentored me in how to do this correctly. So think about a gratitude practice first thing in the morning, how that can start your day off. A meditative practice, just quiet reflection. Starting your day like that, even if it's 2, 3, 10 minutes, changes everything about the way that you come at the world. Beautiful, beautiful routine to get started in the morning. Next, we have meaning. And meaning has lots of different connotations to a lot of different people. For me, I think about meaning as the way that I'm going to leave the world, my legacy, how my kids and my grandkids and my great-grandkids are going to remember me. Your relationships, how you are cultivating your relationships. Relationships are the most important part of the human experience as far as I'm concerned. How are you coming at all of the roles in your life? What kind of father are you being? What kind of mother are you being? What kind of spouse are you being? What kind of son, daughter, uncle, boss? Those are the sorts of things that we talk about in the meaning quadrant.
The third is the quadrant of muscle or movement. This is where we talk about longevity, mobility, flexibility, diet, your ability to move through time and space, to stay strong physically in the face of all of the challenges of life, and prioritizing that routine by making it easy. We talk about a very simple concept about what we call P equals MV, how to gather and gain momentum inside this quadrant to give yourself the power to show up every day as your best self. Then finally, and it is finally because it honestly is the most pneumatic part, it's the easiest component, which is your business. Now, that's probably hard to hear. Most people are feeling overwhelmed by the complexity of their business.
Sure.
We've already talked about that in Principles of Business to make it easier. In this case, we're going to visit deep dive concepts talking about the use of debt in your business, how, when, and where to use it as the business cycle matures, how, where, and when to deploy your own personal assets, the management of cash flow inside your business, your income, your savings, etc., and your entire philosophy of money. It's so easy for us to forget when we go into business why we started. We forget why we started. And then we look up 10 years from now and we say, wait, is this where I was meant to be? So to dial it all the way back, I invite you to consider whose model it is that you're following. The truth of the matter is we're all essentially replicating what we have seen so far. But if you're anything like me, in my own career and businesses, I found myself looking up at certain areas of the various industries I've been involved in and realizing that those people at the top of the heap may not have had lives I actually wanted myself.
So
they
true.
might have been professionally very successful, might have had money, but they were 5 times divorced, or they had estranged children, or they were a stick of butter away from a heart attack. When I did this and looked at it, I realized it was up to me to redesign a philosophy that served my best self in the future, as Mark has done, as a lot of our private clients have done. And that's what we're spending time here doing, is to help you redesign and re-examine your own experience. We want you to respect your own experience and see how you can craft and cultivate a philosophy that supports all of these quadrants of your life, that reaches all the way from the macro of the business cycle, how, when, and where to expand your practice, all the way down to, exactly as you say, your daily meditation, reflection, appreciation for your loved ones, and the movement of your body. As we've said, your business is only ever going to be as strong, as flexible, as capable, as expansive as you are. Now, the truth is, you're already paying for the results that you're getting. The question is, will you pay less to get new and possibly better results? Change is inevitable, but growth is deliberate. We're invested in getting and designing the best versions of ourselves and our clients, and what we're showing you here inside the Upgraded Dentist is exactly how we've been able to do that. So, go ahead and click below. What you'll notice is that we don't ask for any contracts. There's no multi-year thing that we're trying to get you hooked on. The truth is, you can cancel at any time, because neither Mark or I will take $1 that we haven't earned. We're committed to showing you this process. Getting better is a process, not an event. Now, that's hard to hear sometimes in a nation of 6-minute abs. But getting better is a process, not an event. So what you are beginning here is a journey to cultivating the best version of yourself. And we are here to earn that value every single month. We want you to get the same results that we have been able to enjoy, both ourselves and for our clients. So click below. We'll see you on the other side, and let's see what we can build for you.
Take care, guys.